Hey YouTube, today I'm going to install these upgraded brakes on my Cycrown e-bikes, which will allow me to stop up to 20 feet shorter compared to the stock brakes. They install in about 15 minutes, cost about $40. A link to the brakes are above and also in the description. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started on the install. To replace the rear brake caliper with this upgraded one, the first thing we want to do is remove this little end cap here. Use a pair of pliers and kind of pinch the crimp on the end cap so that you can remove that end cap like that. Then using a 5mm hex key, you're going to loosen this bolt, which will then release the cable like that. And now you can pull the cable out like this. And then using the same 5mm, what we're going to do is remove the brake caliper. Take note of the spacers here. You may need to utilize these spacers in a similar fashion with the new caliper. I can use this new bracket if I want and then replace these bolts, but I think it's easier just to remove the bracket from the new brake caliper and utilize the old one. So what I want to do is remove the clip from the brake caliper and slide it over the top, and then just get a good idea where the spacing is. What you don't want to do is this little metal piece right here, you don't want it dragging on the caliper. You want this a bit of a standoff. You don't want that metal clip riding on the caliper. You want it just a little bit standing off, but you still want the brake pads to fully engage. So while we're going to install this, what we want to do is put all 4 washers between the bracket and the caliper. Now it can be a little tricky getting them in place, but it's definitely manageable. So I'm going to go ahead, put that bolt on there, then put all the washers on like this. So I have 4 pairs of washers on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and just install this 1 thread length. We got these washers. We're going to go ahead and install this bolt on here. I'm going to go ahead and feed the washers on there. I'll do 2 sets at a time because it's got everything lined up. So now I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. Finger tight. I'll come back, and what I want to do is make sure I align that properly so the caliper isn't dragging. Now what I want to do is take this cable and I want to push it through this hole here. This piece here allows a little bit of an adjustment, so I'm going to push this back. I'm going to slide that through like this. Now pushing the cable over like that, and then taking this 5mm, loosen this here. That's what retains the brake cable to the hydraulic caliper. Now that I got that situated, I'm going to pull this up a little bit like that. Now before I tighten this down, what I want to do is adjust it. Now all the way up, that means the brake pads are engaged on the rotor. All the way down, there'll be probably too much play in the lever. So what I want to do is probably go about halfway like this, and I'm going to tighten this down with the cable like that. And then I can take my cap, reinstall it, and then re-crimp it like that. Before I tighten everything down, what I want to do is leave it a little loose. An easy way to align that caliper is to go up to the brake lever, pull the brake lever like this, then come back and holding the lever, tighten these bolts here. and the lower one too, while still holding it. That way the caliper is aligned on the rotor. All right, now I'm going to release it. I can see where that's engaged. Let's go ahead and give it a test. Nice. Okay, so that is working great. I'm going to move up to the front brake. To install the new front brake, what we want to do is start with uncrimping the end cap. Using 5mm. Getting that brake cable out of the way. Now, using 5mm again. Take note how these spacers are. The old brake caliper's off. Now to install the new one, you want to go ahead and pull the clip like that. And let's see how it fits. I'm also going to remove the bracket. I'm going to reuse the stock bracket. To install this brake caliper, let's see. I put it up like that. Looks like I'm going to impede here, and I need a little bit of spacing. So what I want to do is ensure these washers are put on like this so that the brake has the proper offset. And so to do so, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Then I'm going to put a pair of these misalignment spacers on. We'll go ahead and install the caliper over the rotor like that. And I'll tighten this down just a little bit. And now what I want to do is the same for the top. I'm going to grab some misalignment spacers like this. Going to install it like that. Put these washers on. And then put this screw in. Tighten this down. Just go about finger tight for now. What I want to do is look in here. The rotor looks like it's a good offset. And before I tighten and align everything, I want to install this cable. So I'm going to loosen this bolt here. Like that. And I'm going to put the cable through here like this. And then I'm going to reach down here and engage it with the little feet on this bracket like that. And what I want to do is make sure that the lever's functioning. So before I tighten this down, let's see how much play I have in that. That's with the brake lever fully open and the brake pads not engaged on the rotor. That is all the way up where the brake pads are engaged on the rotor. So what I want to do is go about halfway between like that and tighten this down. And you can go ahead and check it up top. Now that we have that installed, what we want to do is align the caliper. In order to do so, what we want to do is just loosen the top and bottom bolts here. This allows the brake rotor to move in and out. And what you're going to do is reach up, grab the brake lever on the handlebars, hold the brake lever so the brake caliper is engaged on the brake rotor, and then tighten those bolts down while holding the brake lever. And then we'll do the same for the top and the bottom. Then I'm releasing the brake lever. Everything is now aligned. I can go ahead and put that end cap back on. But before I do so, let's double check the alignment and that nothing is dragging. So we'll lift up the front wheel. Everything is free flowing, nothing is rubbing. So I'm good to go with that install. I'm going to go ahead and install this cap like that. Re-crimp it down. There we have it. That completes the install of the front brake. And now this will stop about 20 feet shorter. Now you can go full hydraulic, which is a great option, but then you have to rerun all the brake lines. You have to bleed the brake lines, and it does stop about another 10 feet shorter, but this is a nice interim upgrade from the stock brakes, as these mechanically actuated hydraulic brakes have better mechanical stopping power compared to the stock ones. You'll be able to stop about 20 feet shorter. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.